Hi, welcome to today's mini movement break. I'm Samantha. Let's come to stand with your hands planted on the seat of the chair, feet flat on the floor. We're starting with regular cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale as you round your spine, push into that chair. Inhale again, shoulders pull back as your chest lifts. Exhale as you round through your spine. Just noticing this movement of the spine and how your back feels. Exhaling to round. And then from here, now we're going to turn our feet off to the left and then lift your chest. So it's a little twisted cat and cow. Your lower body is just rotated in one direction, but then you still do that cat and cow movement. So you might feel more stretch across your left. Breathing right here. Round through your back, feel that stretch. And then from here, we're gonna spin in the opposite direction. I'm spinning my feet toes toward the right. As long as you do the opposite, it's fine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, looking up. Feel that stretch through that right side. Exhale, round your spine. And keep that going. Breathing in, breathing out as you round. Letting the head drop. Inhaling. And exhaling to round. Good. And then we'll come back to the center. And from here, we're going to step our feet back, coming into a chair, downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Your head drops between your arms. Pedal your feet out here, bending one leg, straightening the other. And we're going to shift into a plank, keeping the arms straight. And then exhale as you send your hips up and back to that downward facing dog. Let's do that a few times. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale as you rock back. As you're doing this, just feeling that weight transfer into your arms, your hands, and then pressing yourself back. Take a breath right here. We're going to do a little twisted down dog where we're going to take our right hand, reach it across to your left leg. It might be up higher at your thigh or the outside of your knee, your calf, your ankle. And then switch it out and just take a nice deep breath there on each side, trying to peek underneath your armpit. And breathe. And then we'll untwist, hands back on the chair. From here, we're going to roll to an upward facing dog. So round the spine and then let the hips drop, lift up through the chest. The legs are really active right here. And then as you exhale, we lift the hips up and back to that downward facing dog. If this doesn't feel good on your back, just work on shifting forward and back into that plank position again. Let the hips drop, lift the chest. And now we're going to take our left leg, bend the legs, and then lift the hips, reach up with that top arm, finding a back bend, and then bend your legs, lower that arm, and inhale, lift the hips, reach that arm up and back. Let's do that again. Bend, and then lift, squeeze through the glutes, feel that big stretch. And then spinning around, going back to your down dog. From here, we're going to wave forward again toward that upward facing dog. And then we're going to take that right foot now and you're going to lift it up and cross it over. Bend your legs, lower that arm, and then inhale, lift the hips, driving up and lowering back down. Arm goes between the legs and then you lift up and lower down. Moving with the breath here, feeling that stretch through your chest, your shoulders, through the whole front body. Spin back around to that downward facing dog. And slowly walk your hands back to your feet. You can always widen your feet. You can bend your legs. Hang out right here in your forward fold. If you'd like a little more stretch in the shoulders, interlace your hands behind your back and try to lift your hands off your back as you fold. Take another breath. We're going to keep the hands like this as we slowly start to roll our way up. Keep the hands interlaced if you've got them still. Lift the hands, lift the chest, taking a little back bend right here, opening up. And then go ahead and release your hands. Shake it out. Great job. I'll see you next week. Make sure to like and subscribe.